It's 11:48, Wednesday, November 25th, day before Thanksgiving. What are these people doing here? Not with their families. Oh wait, we are their family. Just kidding.
True. Yeah.
Yeah.
The family now. Yes. Finally have a family.
They're so focused. Laser focused. For Dota Championships. You are going on YouTube. That is what I'm doing. Hi. It's for YouTube, yes. I'm a YouTuber, so.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
What's your YouTube channel?
My card's right up there.
Oh, sweet. What's up, brother?
We got some PM going here. Some D&D gonna go on back. We got some pizza going up in here. Explain. By the way, this is my new setup. Dual screen, baby. Yeah.
Okay.
Hot garbage, you get your hot garbage.
Hot garbage, right off the presses.
In cardboard for
I actually might do that.
Excuse me, sir. I'd like to participate in some hot garbage. I enjoy rolling around in it and make myself feel like that.
Yeah, these young buddies always about their hot garbage.
They're waiting on
We had to go out and get
her.
hot garbage all the time.
The die never lies.
This little one.
You have to let them by yourself.
Yeah, I know. That's Now, damn, we didn't have to go from one boy to another. And every time.
No, I didn't do that.
It is.
You didn't know that? You didn't know that. Yeah, don't really use that. It's not pain. It's negative ratings.
What did you do? Well, at least at a low charge. You got a high charge you do it? No.
Archetype of regression.
Hey, that's cheap. You're a freaking Justin.
Oh my god. You're terrible even.
That's all I have to say. My phone always. Yeah, I hit start. I think. You guys like trees.
Hey, Anthony, this is
Yes.
Oh, I got a lot
I'm playing you.
close.
What? I'm playing you next.
Okay.
Again, this is exactly like last week. Grab up your, I'm getting too big.
Akbar.
Who dropped that fire hydrant?
I did. I dropped the fire.
We both have fire hydrants.
Oh my god, no.
We're playing some magic. Oh, no.
I did it myself.
You aren't worth the trouble. You aren't worth the trouble.
No.
Hands off my bread.
No, it's hands off my bread.
Ooh, it's almost done. A thumbs up to the first commenter who can find out what this is. And specifically, not just a show, but what model. Here's a quick hit. Oh, never mind, the box is not there. Oop, it's hidden. Hello everybody. I've officially have a cold. I'm officially sick. I recorded a vlog last night, hoping that I wasn't, and I thought it'd be exhaustion, but nope, I'm sick. today was definitely a real tough day, to say the least. But yeah, guys, it's the end of the week, and we finally made it to. It's the end of November right now, and I'm not even going to bring up the fact that when you guys are going to see this video, but it's November 30th right now. Technically, November 31st. It's currently 2:52 in the morning, and I'm going home now. You know, I should have gone home earlier, but you know, gotta keep up for my customers. But this week was definitely a good week, guys. I don't remember off the top of my head how last week's video was, but it was another good week. A lot of progress this week, per se. I know I mentioned before that I had to let some people go due to budgetary concerns as well as other things too. So pretty much left to fend for myself this week a little bit. Still has some help though. And then, as you guys saw in the video, we restructured the entire store again because we had a tournament last weekend and there was a lot of people. And I wanted to make sure that we didn't repeat. Well, let me put it this way, like I recognized that there was a big space issue last week, and I decided to change up the store again so I could accommodate more people. And thankfully, I think everyone likes to change. So, excuse me, sorry. That's a good thing. But I'm definitely going to be working on. I'm always going to continuously keep trying to improve that area, just because, you know, until I expand further in the future, I need to keep maximizing the space that I have, because I do rely heavily upon people being able to come in and play, and so I got to have as many stations as possible. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm able to host a lot more people these days than I did before, but you know, I can't have people getting bored or leaving early because they didn't have a station available. That's missed opportunities for me. So I always do my best, and I think my customers appreciate that, just because every time they come in, you know, they see little improvements here and there, and that way, you know, I said this before, it keeps the store fresh. You know, it's never the same every week, and you know, it's nice not to be boring. I apologize if I sound really congested, because I am, and I have a really bad sore throat. I'm really forcing myself to talk right now. But today was a struggle, guys, just because I was maybe at 30-40%, if that, less than half of my normal energy, my physical condition. It was a struggle today, but I got through it. I still got through it. We had a good amount of people come in today, and I thought it was a good day. You know, I'm really happy with today. And overall this weekend, it was Black Friday weekend. Black Friday starts on Friday, so I ran some sales and made some good extra ones. I sold some stuff that I wanted to sell, and I'll probably keep those sales running for a while. Like, once again, I don't really focus on the retail. It's like a nice side thing, but it's not my main focus per se. But I'm happy to say that, you know, we made some decent sales over the weekend. I think, and then our membership, dear God, we passed the 400 mark over this week. Dear God. 400 members. Now active, I gotta do a recount, but I'm thinking the active number is somewhere around 290, maybe 300. But still, we had 400 people signing up for a membership. That's quite crazy. I think a lot of you can agree to that. But overall, it was. I can say that last week started off a little tough because, you know, it was obviously a rough start to the week. I had to deal with some issues, and obviously being by myself again, it was a little rough. But thankfully, I did still have help, and so it still made it easier. But this week, I just really focused, per se. So, like, I was hoping to make more videos this week, but unfortunately, that had to take a back seat because I had to run the store, deal with some stuff on the side. But I gotta admit, like, the thing is too, like, I don't know if I talked about this already before. Tuesdays through Thursdays are usually like my slow and dead days. But this past, like these last 2 weeks especially, I've had people come in. I've had people in at, 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, like late at night. On a Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. Like, that is crazy. And now I'm even considering opening Mondays. Not for everything. For those of you who are like, oh no, like that's your day off, why would you open? No. Like Monday nights for like the tabletop gamers. So like the majority of Monday would still be off for me. So I would still sleep in. I wouldn't open until like 6 o'clock at night. So like what I plan on doing is actually, well, by the time this video comes out, I would have spoiled it. So I think my fiance, she watches some of my videos, not all of them, but when she can, she watches them. But by the time she watches this video, I've already done it. But I plan on, like I said in my last vlog, that I plan on taking steps to start taking care of myself, not just physically, but also for my relationship with my fiance, and to start doing some little things on the side for her, because I've been so focused on the business, which I should be, but at the same time, I gotta remember to focus on her because she's my future. So I'm gonna take some time, like in the middle of the day, before I go to the store to, like, to surprise her at work, get her stuff here and there, maybe take her out to lunch, bring her lunch or something, and just start doing the little things here and there that I can for her. Like, yeah, we may not be able to spend dates frequently as we, as we planned, like we were hoping to with my employees, but with me being alone again, I have to be there daily, but I gotta do what I can. So I will start doing that. So even this week, I plan on surprising her at work. Just gonna go visit, because, well, I know I'm crazy busy, but I can take the time to drive over to her workplace, go say hi to her, say I love you, and then come back. Texting and phone calls can only go so far, So I'm gonna start doing that. It's whatever I can do, I gotta do, because I don't want our relationship to fall. I don't want our relationship to fall apart because I overworked myself. I don't want that to happen. And so, it's checks and balances, right, folks? It's about finding that balance in your life, and I'm still finding that. And another good thing that happened today too was, like, my best friend from Florida. He was finally able to visit. He came up for Thanksgiving break, and I haven't seen him in, dear God, I think it was 4 months. I haven't seen him in 4 months. I think it was longer than that, actually. It's been, he went down in June or July. He went down in June, so yeah, it's been like 4 or 5 months. So it's been a good span of time since I've seen him. It felt like it's been, but the thing is, as soon as I saw him, it was like, hey bud, it felt like it was yesterday that I saw him. At the same time, I sincerely missed him, man. It's just, I love the dude. It's, not in that kind of way, but it's just like, he's a really good friend to me, and I miss hanging out with him. Just even sitting down, talking, just chilling with the beer. Like, it doesn't have to be serious all the time. It was just, I miss having that, and just seeing him. I was sick today too, so unfortunately, I wanted to give the dude like all the excitement in the world, but I'm like, hey buddy, like, I'm like miserable. Right now, I have a little bit of energy because my medicine's kicking in from earlier finally, and I had some food, so I guess my body's like, yay. But soon, I know that as soon as I wake up in the morning, I'm gonna be miserable again. Man, I would be miserable. But but going back to him, I definitely miss him, and so, like, he was just a nice reminder to me that, I gotta keep working hard. Because if I really want to be able to take a break to go visit my friend, I gotta be able to do that. Right now I can't comfortably say that. I can't comfortably sit here and say that I can. But just seeing him just really helped motivate me once again. Not to say that he's my sole motivator, but he's definitely someone I think about from time to time when I can. And so, like, being able to briefly talk to him, I wish I could have talked to him more, because there's so much things that we could talk about, catch up on. but I worry about him. Hopefully by the time he sees this video, if this video comes out, things have worked out for him by then. But I really hope things do, because it's been rough for him as well as for his girlfriend right now, who I hope works out for the both of them. It's been rough for them, and I think they really need each other, and they're really good with each other. I think both the families like them, so it's like it's a nice pairing, but it's just a matter of them finding what they really want to do in life. So I really hope the two of them really work it out. You know, that's my biggest hope for them. You know, I can't what's it called? I can't interject and like do anything about it, because this is their relationship. I have nothing to do with it. But all I can do is at least sit here, be an open ear when he needs it, and then just hope for the best. And that's what I really do. You know, because at the same time, guys, I gotta focus on my relationship as well. I plan on marrying this woman. I gotta make sure that she knows that I still love her, and I love her very much. But this is meant to be a weekly recap, not a vlog, or whatever. You know, these weekly recaps are pretty much vlogs for the business anyway. But it's, you know, once again, folks, this business is me anyway. So if I talk about myself, I talk about myself. Deal with it. But what's nice to see, like going back to the business, guys, it's really nice to see the growth that we've had. Like the amount of people that come in daily, not my normal people, has grown significantly. I haven't memorized everyone's names, but I've really started to gotten to know a lot of them. I'm starting to become first name basis with a lot of these people, memorizing their numbers. Like, you know, out of 400 people, remembering a lot of these people's names is pretty difficult, but I'm getting there. Like, it's getting there. If anything I'm good at, I'm really good with faces. So even if I don't know your name, I at least remember you. And it's just, and then the more and more I see these people, so what's the nice thing is, like, I'll remember you if you came to visit me, but I might forget your name over time. But if you come to my store like almost on a daily, every other day basis, I will learn your name very quick, and that's what we're beyond. And so it's been really encouraging to see that these last few weeks. It really has been, because, you know, we need that. Like, you know, like it was exciting for me that the last 2 weekdays, so Tuesdays to Thursdays, we're actually busy with people, because it's like, all right, this could be something now. Like, we're busy during the weekdays. Like, this is great, you know. And not to say that it's going to be sustainable, because I'm very well expecting it to disappear, but it could not. I'm starting to run all these events now, so who knows what might happen. Who knows? So sorry about that, guys. My video camera just cut off because it told me that it's out of memory, which is telling me I have a backlog of footage that I must get through eventually. So hopefully this camera still has a good amount of memory left, but I won't drag it on here, guys. I can tell you guys right now, we're off to a good start for the holidays. It was a very good Thanksgiving week. It was great spending time with my family again, seeing my little sister, seeing my best friend visit, and just being reminded, because I got, during Thanksgiving, I didn't mention, like during Thanksgiving, I got really hounded by my aunt about having a husband who just works all the time, late night, like I am. So I learned my lesson a little bit. So it was, you know, all this entire month has been a huge learning experience. I can look back, if anything, I'm going to use this time to also look back in the entire month of November. I made a lot of mistakes. I've learned a lot of things. I've had a lot of personal growth. And I've had to make a lot of tough decisions here and there. But needless to say, we made it through the month. And I can say that, you know, I think we had a very good month. I have a lot more tougher decisions ahead to make. And we're working at it. Like, it's a work in progress. I mean, that's what that's what these videos really are. It's a work in progress. And everything I do is what I can do. I'm a one-man show at this point, so understandably, I am, dear God, I'm busy. I'm trying to run multiple YouTube channels, business, all the stuff in the background. It's tough, but I'll find my balance. I'll get there. I complain every day that I don't get to play video games. It's really sad that I really don't, because I really want to. There's just one game in particular that I really want to sit down and just beat. I want to play through and just beat it. But unfortunately, I got responsibilities. I can't really sit down for 6 hours and play a game because I got stuff I gotta, do. It's sad. I own a video game store, have access to all these awesome games, systems, lounge space, and I don't get to use it. I watch all day, all week, other people using them. Nah, it's not really as depressing as that sounds. It's, at the end of the day, forget that part. I'm seeing my business plan coming to fruition. I'm seeing my vision coming true. I mean, it's not quite there yet, but the fact that something I thought up in my mind is finally in existence, and it's working. There's people in it. There's people who share the vision. There's people who enjoy what I've created. What more can I ask for from that? Even my friend who's visiting from Florida, even he was just like, holy cow. Like, it looks better in person to him. Like, he didn't expect what he saw either. I think he was very, because he even said too, this is nothing against him. He even was like, you know what? I don't know why I ever doubted you. He said that. And I'm like, well, don't worry, dude. I doubted myself too, man. But at the end of the day, I still did it. And it was just nice to be able to just put my vision out there. And it's just, I didn't get to really do it. The last few days I've really tried to, but, I feel like crap right now, but I'm still very happy with how far we've come. And we still got a long way to go, folks. I say that every week. I know it's a very repetitive statement that I keep saying, but it's very true. Like, every weekend, I'm like, it was a good weekend. It finished strong, but I immediately humble myself because I'm like, all right, but next week might be worse. There's, I gotta pay these bills. There's these issues I gotta deal with. I gotta work on this, work on that. I immediately get back into the flow of business. And so I try not to lose focus, but there are times where I can take the time to look back and just see what I've done so far. And, so far so good. It's like, you're working on a model, you're really close up, and you're just focusing on one area that you've been working on forever. But when you stop and take a break and look back, you can kind of see it forming. And that's what it feels like. But I have to get back in and work and finish the rest of the sculpture. But it's nice to look back and see what you've done so far. And, who knows what December's going to look like? I don't. I really don't. It's insane, And I really hope this all works out, because it has been getting a little tough on my personal side. So, I have to manage a personal life aside from my business life. And, I won't lie in saying it's been tough. It's not easy being in the position that people who start businesses. It's not easy to balance two different things like that. And so hopefully it all works out. It has to. Worst case it doesn't, and then I gotta go out and find different paths. But yeah, sorry guys. I'm starting to get my headache back, so I'm starting to lose energy. So I'm just gonna stop talking here because I'm really draining what energy I have left right now. I gotta focus on driving. But as always, guys, please go ahead and leave your comment down below. If it's feedback, questions, or in general, I always appreciate reading them. Also, for those of you who just watch my videos, thank you. I really appreciate you guys watching. guys, you know, just thank you for coming with me on this journey. Even you young ones, I know who you are. But just thank you guys. And, yeah, and then before you leave, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up to let me know you like this video, as well as subscribe if you haven't already done so. I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. I know it's a little boring now, but hopefully it'll pick up in the future. By you subscribing, it motivates me more to do different content. So, give and take, folks. But as always, guys, hopefully, whatever time you're watching this video, I hope you have a good day, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, stay healthy, don't be sick like me and working. You know, take the breaks when you need to, rest, eat your vitamin C. You know, all the things that your mom used to tell you as a kid, listen to them, remember them. Your grandmother, if anything. Alright guys, whatever, I'm done laughing. Bye. It was a dark and stormy night on 3:33 a.m. in the morning on Sunday, November 29th. And this was the night where Andrew died. No, I'm just kidding, guys. Yeah, good evening, everyone. This is not the weekly recap yet.